Greetings, YouTubers. I actually have an interesting topic to discuss. This involves the news given by Marvel Studios regarding the Spider-Man film franchise. As you may already know, by now, a deal was made by Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures to not only reboot Spider-Man, but also actually having him be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now that right there is undoubtedly a sweet deal, especially given the opportunity for Spidey to meet and team up with other heroes. Now, if only that kind of deal could be made with 20th Century Fox regarding the X-Men and the Fantastic Four film franchise. But here are a few personal gaps that I have with this deal, as well as give my 2 cents on the matter. For one thing, why wasn't this deal being made when the first reboot, The Amazing Spider-Man, was made? I mean, we could have avoided the hassle on rebooting the thing the second time if that deal was made sooner. Or possibly the film or the whole series in general just wasn't good enough, or just doesn't fit well for the universe that Marvel is currently building. At least that would have been more understandable. But since the deal was already been made recently, even though it was done at the last minute, I think this is a perfect opportunity for Marvel to make a better Spider-Man film or film series. Now with this one as being part of the expanded universe. Not that I'm saying none of the previous films weren't any good, it's just some flaws that are there that shouldn't even be there or can do without. Which is something I think Marvel and Sony should take notice of. And here's what should be done, at least coming from my perspective. Marvel and Sony should take cues from the previous films, and when I mean cues, I mean good points, since the previous films do have a lot of cues that were actually good. Which I feel this is something Marvel and Sony should capitalize on, while in the process of ignoring and avoiding the bad ones. In other words, just taking the best of both worlds and use them all in one film or film series. But another thing they should also do, and foremost, is add some fresh material. Just for the sake of originality. Also, it's been said that this film will not be an origin story, which is fine because I and most others are not expecting the film to be another origin tale. But regardless, however, that doesn't mean that Spider-Man's origin shouldn't be retold. At least not in the same fashion as before, nor it shouldn't be taking a considerable amount of time on doing so. Just maybe at least around 10 to 15 minutes tops before getting right down to the main plot of the film. Or at the very least, just retell the origin through flashbacks. That usually works. But the main focus that should be considered is making Spider-Man a hero, one that not only saves people but is also able to perform acts of heroism on a grander scale, like saving the city of New York, for example. Not sure about going for a Spider-Man story that's done in a more John Hughes style, as recently reported, but as long as the film consists on appropriate action and character depth, I should have no complaints whatsoever as the next guy. So there you have it. That's my 2 cents on this topic, and that's it for this discussion for this video. Feel free to leave your comments and opinions below, whatever they may be, and take care for now. Peace.